Hello everyone, my name is Greg Sullivan, and in this tutorial series, we're going to be recreating this beautiful bit of interface by the fine people at Apple for their Apple Fitness Plus program. We're going to do it in CSS, HTML, React, and TypeScript, and we're going to recreate all the intentions that they have here, all this great fit and finish, all of these wonderful animations. And all you need is the zip file from my website, VS Code, or a development environment of your choosing, and a basic understanding of React. If you don't have that, hit up one of the other great tutorials on the web and get up to speed and meet me back here. If you don't know TypeScript, don't worry about it. TypeScript is a fantastic tool for creating safer code and for better tooling, but I will guide you through its basics as we go, so don't stress that at all. This tutorial is for everyone. It's for beginners to advanced users. We're going to walk you through it, but I am going to move pretty quickly, so feel free to pause at any time and rewind to see what I've done. You can also head over to my GitHub, download the whole thing so you can see what the finished project looks like. We are going to be using some great tricks. We're going to use some CSS grid to do some dynamically responsive containers. We're going to use SVG masks and CSS blend modes and animation to recreate the burn bar, this little pink-purple bit here that does so many interesting things. We're going to use an external library to recreate this ring. We're going to create our own components. We're going to use a little bit of state. We're going to create our own utilities. By the time we are done, you'll have gone from file new to your own fully functional version of this. That synchronizes with an external JSON file using metadata from the video. So a lot of interesting and cool techniques here. So there's no time like the present. Let's get started and jump into VS Code. Here we are in VS Code, and we are going to spin up a Vite project. Vite is a great build tool that can stand up a project in no time. I'm going to fast forward through the process. If you get lost, go ahead and hit pause. We're going to install a CSS normalizer as well, so this looks great on all the modern browsers. Then we're going to clean up the project. And there we go. We're ready to get to work. We've installed normalize.css, and we've set up the import for that. We've cleaned out all the junk from the Vite starter project, like the sample graphics and the example code, and we're ready to get to the fun parts. Remember, I'm here to guide you along the way, so if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I will try to answer as many of your questions as possible. And as we go through this series, at any time, if you've got some better technique or approach that you could tell me about, I'm always eager to learn. Please go ahead and drop that information in the comments as well. Maybe I'll make an addendum video that mentions your technique so that the people watching this series get the best and brightest of everyone out there. In the next part of this series, we're going to set up the video component, just the basics. It's going to be a short little episode. But the video player is the heart of this project, so we'll revisit it repeatedly as we move along. Come back to the next part for that, and I can't wait to build something cool with you. Thanks.